Hi, and welcome to Power Platform Pro. Today we'll be learning the most efficient way to add users to your app via security groups. You'll add them to the security group once, and they'll have access to everything that they need with the right security roles. Let's take a look. Okay, so I've got a solution here called Gauge that has a Canvas app inside it, also called Gauge, that I want to share with my users. This whole solution is sitting inside the Gauge development environment. So let's go to the admin center and have a look at this environment setup. Go to environments, go to Gauge development. And you'll see here that it's been linked to the security group, which is great. So this is a cloud-only security group type, but it could also be a security group that's kind of connected to a Microsoft team. It's up to you. So it's a request for that to be set up, and what that will do is allow you to add members in the Azure Portal like this. So if you're an owner of the security group, you can add members directly to the group like this, and they'll be given access to this environment as it says here. But what kind of access? So the next part is to link the security group to a security role within the environment. So you do that through security roles. First you set one up. So click on security roles, and you might have one here already, but if you've got a custom app you probably have to create a new one. So rather than creating a new one from scratch, where you basically have to set up all of these dots individually, which you might miss one out and it might be slightly wrong, it'll take a while. What I normally do is I copy the knowledge manager security role and then simply edit it. So when you copy the knowledge manager role, most of those green dots are already sorted out for all these tabs. You just have to sort out the custom entities one and make sure that you've given full access for each of the custom entities that you've built within your solution that you're trying to share. So these are all the tables here. So you can save that security role, which I've called Gauge App User, and you'll see it pop up in the admin center. The next step is to add this Gauge App User security role to your actual solution. So if I jump back to my solution out of the admin center, back to my solution Gauge, and go in here, you'll see that I've added it into the solution as well. So as well as it being in the environment, it's also in the solution here. And the way I did that was I just did add existing security role and searched for Gauge. So it's in the environment, it's in the solution, and now I need to go back to my admin center and make sure it's linked to this security group somehow. And the way we do that is in Teams here. So you'll see I've set up a team. Let's have a look at this one. It's an AAD security group type team, and it's linked to my security group for this this environment. So what's going to happen is I'm going to add a member into my security group through the Azure Portal. They're going to automatically be added to this environment through here, which you can edit here. And they're going to inherit a security role based on their team, because I've created a team here which is linked to that security group. And this team, if I click Manage Security Role, has been given the Gauge App User security role. So everyone in that team is going to be given the Gauge App User security role, which means they'll be able to see all the entities, which is great. The last thing I need to do is just share the app with them. So if I go back to the environment view and click on Apps, I can see my Gauge app here, and I just click Share, and I've shared it there again with the security group, and you'll see they've got the Gauge App User security role. So I only have to do that once, and now I just need to use this to add people and they'll get access to the app. They might not see it straight away, so you'll have to send them the link to the app before they could see anything. And when the first time they open the app, it'll all start working. So